Okay. Hello and welcome to another joke of the day. In today's joke, a Jewish man is walking his pet duck in Nazi Germany. And he's walking along and he runs into a Nazi. And the Nazi says, Jew, is that your pet duck? And the Jewish man says, yes it is. And the Nazi says, what do you feed him? And the Jewish man says, I feed him breadcrumbs. And the Nazi says, Jew, how could you feed that pet duck breadcrumbs when Germans are starving? And he beats them up. And then the next week, the Jewish man is again walking his pet duck, and he meets the same Nazi, and the Nazi says to him again, what are you feeding that duck? And the Jewish man says, I just feed him a few pieces of lettuce. And the Nazi says, Jew, how can you be feeding that pet duck lettuce when Germans are starving? And he beats them up again. And then the next week, the Jewish man is walking along with his pet duck again, and he meets the Nazi again. And the Nazi says to the Jewish man, Jew, what are you feeding that pet duck now? And the Jewish man says, feed him. I don't feed him anything. He goes to I don't feed him anything. I give him some money. He goes to the store. He buys what he wants. That's your joke for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.